Hi, I'm Sheila. Welcome to my channel. And yes, it is a surprise. I said I wouldn't be back to next week, but I decided to go ahead and do this tutorial. I'm trying to do it. It's probably going to be kind of long because I'm going to chit chat a little bit as well, but I wanted to show you the new products from Hard Candy. I had hauled these products on my first channel, and so I thought I'd come in and use the products on this channel first because I've got a few products. First, just to mention, I have the Glamouflage or Glamolage Invisible Camouflage Foundation. This is in tan, so this might be a little bit dark. I was going to get medium tan, but the last time I got medium tan with the using the Hard Candy, um, choosing from the Hard Candy products, it was too light. So I went with just pure tan. And then I got this Fast and Fabulous translucent finishing powder. And then I was able to get the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Conceal and Correct palette. Okay. And I do have the setting spray. They do have a setting spray, but I didn't bring it with me, but I will get it in a little bit. But those are the four products that I was able to get. They had a primer and a few more. So if these products work, I might purchase some more items as far as new products from Hard Candy. I haven't had the best of luck with Hard Candy. Only thing that I do have like what I really like about Hard Candy is their Fierce Effects eyeshadows and their what are they? The highlighting powders or blushes, I like them, and a few of their lipsticks. That's about it. As for and the Glamouflage concealer. They recommend that you use the Glamouflage concealers. They are good. They're very full coverage. I like them. So there are a few products from Hard Candy that I like, but it's just not a whole lot of products that I like from Hard Candy. So I only bought 4 items, okay, just to see how all of this is going to work out. All right, the first thing I like to do, as you know, is I like to moisturize my skin. And this is the L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Cell Renewal cream. This is the day cream. So I'm going to use this. And I actually use 2 moisturizers because my skin is dry. Okay. Okay. It's a good primer. All right. Let me get up some. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows as usual. I'm going to use the Professional Natural Lash. It's just a clear mascara. I do use this on my brows. So I'm going to apply this to my brows. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this Skin Lab Eye Gel. I've just been trying this out just to see what it can do. It's a gel formula, and I've never tried a gel formula on my under eye, so I'm going to use it now. It's got some kind of little beads in it. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is get ready for my foundation. But before I do that. I'm going to use the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base on my eyelids. I just like to use this. It just helps with discolorated eyelids. If you have discoloration, I love this base. Alright, so now I'm ready for my foundation. Then I'll go back in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper gel mascara. Alright, with this foundation, this, like I said, this is the Hard Candy Glamolage Invisible Camouflage Foundation. It's in the shade 937 Tan. Alright, and I might have to mix it up and use a lighter. I figured I would use a concealer. This L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer. I just grabbed it because it's in the shade medium and it's kind of light. So I might have to mix it a little bit depending on how the shade's going to look. I looked at it last night and we'll see. It might be a normal shade. It might work, but we'll see. I can tell as it go on. It's not too thick to be a camouflage type of foundation. Okay, I'm going to use this beauty blender that I got from Walmart as well. I love this thing. I've got to clean it. Oh, it works. I don't need that. No. Wow, I like the coverage. It's already a medium coverage. Like, I'm sure if I go back over it or use a brush, I might can even get full coverage. It's got a beautiful, like it's really beautiful, like the coverage. It's real good. Hmm, very nice. And I can see this foundation for the summer or the spring summertime. When it starts to warm up, it's going to be awesome. All right. That's how it looks. That's how the foundation looks. Like I said, this is the Hard Candy Glamolage Invisible Camouflage Foundation. That's how it looks on my skin. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. And I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. Yes, I'm going to use that. Okay. That's that with my brows. Loving my noticeable brows, even though I arched them on the ends, but I still love them. Okay, I'm able to use that mascara and I don't have to use a brow pencil or powder. I'm so happy. It's just so much faster and I love it. All right, the next thing that I'm gonna do is, of course, my eyes, which is eyeshadow. Okay, so I decided to bring in the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I'll be working from or using a few colors from this palette. And I will also use the Victoria's Secret makeup. It's something that I had got like a while back. It's still good. It's the colors are still beautiful, and this is how it looks. So this is called Jungle Heat. That's the name of it. Jungle Heat. It's a mineral eyeshadow palette. I know I'm going to use this champagne looking color, and I might even use the brown color. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow, you know, as to what I want to use. But the first thing I'm going to use is coming from the Semi-Sweet Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm going to use this shade called, is it Nugget? Nugget. I think that's the way you pronounce it. It's called Nugget. That one right here. And I'm going to use this brush. I used it yesterday, so it's not clean, okay? But I'm going to use this as a transition color. And also, I'm just going to use this color over the lid, like halfway over the lid. So, I love this color. I just love the way it looks on my eyes. Okay, the next color that I'm gonna use is actually gonna come from this palette. I think I'm gonna use this beautiful copper brown shade. It's just a beautiful shade, and I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna use this Echo Tools angle crease brush, and I'm gonna pop that into my crease or put it into my crease. Alright, this right here. I wanted a color that kind of goes with that nugget color or nugget. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that color correctly from the Too Faced Chocolate Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. Just gonna apply this. Not really neatly, but just because I want all this blended up here anyways. And this brush kind of blends too, so. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna take this brown shade right here. They don't have names, so I'm gonna take this color right here and I'm gonna put it just slightly underneath the copper color here. It's not really coppery. It's kind of coppery, but then it's kind of bronzy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to apply this color just slightly below that color. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my lid, and I'm gonna use this champagne color here. It's so pretty. And I think I'm just gonna use I was gonna use my fingers, but I guess I used a brush and apply this color to my lid. Such a beautiful yellow gold. It's not even champagne, it's like a yellow gold color. So pretty. I love that shade. I use that a lot. If you see the dent there on the side, I used it a lot. I love this color. Just deepen up that brown shade right here around that yellow gold shade on my lid. All right. So that's the look. I'm not going to use the green. However, you guys, this green is beautiful. There it is right there. It's very pigmented, but I'm not going to use the green this time. But you can look forward to me using more of that palette in the future. You know, I will use that palette. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette here. Okay, I'm going to use this color butter pecan, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with it slightly, just a little bit, just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna apply some liner to my eyes, and first of all I'm gonna apply the Wet n Wild On Edge Long Wearing Eye Pencil by Fergie, um, right up here on the top lash line but under the bottom, which is very hard to do with my sensitive eyes. My eyes are so sensitive. Just like that. I don't think I'll need this again. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this ELF eyeliner and shadow stick. It's in the shade Smoke and just Black Liner. I'm going to use the side called Smoke. And I'm just going to run this across my lashes on the bottom. Just to smoke it out a little bit. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Liqueur Liner 24-hour gel liner in the shade 171 Blackest Black. Oh, this headband has hurt my head. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, I'm going to take this off. Just hurts my head. I can't take that pain. Sometimes I can use a headband, sometimes I can't. Alright, so I'm going to use this and line my eyes, and I'm going to use my liner pencil if I can find it. Should be one up in here. Here it is. I'm going to use this brush. Okay. I'm gonna line my top lash line. Okay, there we go. I love that liner. This brush, I got this at Walmart, and it's just so convenient. So small of a brush, and this has been the best brush that I have used as far as applying like a gel liner or any kind of liquid liner using a brush. It has been the best brush that I have used, and it only cost me like $5 and some change, and it came with 3 other brushes. So yeah, it was a great deal, and I love this brush. It's already a favorite of mine. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and clean that off, even though I have to clean my brushes and my beauty blender tonight. Um, Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply my mascara only to my top lashes, because I'm going to put the concealer and stuff underneath my eyes. I have to say, you guys, as this foundation sets, I love this foundation. I cannot believe it, but Hard Candy did really good with this foundation. I'll talk more about it here in a minute, but yeah, the color ended up being, almost an exact match to my skin. It's a little bit dark, but it's not bad. It's not like, you know, it works, okay? And I'm very surprised because most of the time with hard candy, I can never get the right foundation shade. Not in my area. I don't know about online. I've never been online to shop for hard candy products. But as far as being like products in the store, I've never been, you know, been able to find the correct shade. But yeah, this time they did really good with the shades. They had more shades, and I thank them for that. That they, you know, extended the shade line, I guess. But this is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Mascara from Fergie by Wet n Wild. I'm going to apply this to my top lashes, and I do have to buy another one. This one is starting to dry out, and I like mascaras when they're really like moist, but not too moisty, not too wet, but just not so dry. I don't like dry mascaras because I feel like I can't volumize my lashes as good when the mascara is dry. That's just my opinion, okay? Applying that to my top lashes. I'm going to coat that mascara with the Femme Couture Fake Lash Instant Volume Mascara on top. I love this mascara because it separates my lashes and extends my lashes. So, I'll apply that. There we go. It kind of clumps up a little bit, but I like that. It kind of looks like as if I applied false eyelashes, but I haven't, so I like that. I just like these two mascaras on my lashes. I'm going to use the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Conceal and Correct palette. It has some corrector shades as well as the concealer shades. It has 3 corrector shades and it has 3 conceal shades as it states here. I'll show it to you. I don't move it around too much, but this is what you got, and you got a brush in there to use, but this is what it looks like, okay? All right. Uh-oh, the brush fell. Okay, so I'll probably just put that right here into my palette and just tape it on there. That way I will not have to worry about that being in the way or falling or whatnot. Hold on for a minute. If I can grab it, be nice. All right. So the first color, I usually, now I'm opposite from most people. Most people put the corrector color on the bottom and then the concealer product on top. That sounds normal, okay? But for me, I like to put the correcting color on top and then use the concealer on the bottom. So I use the concealer on my skin first, and then I put the corrector concealer on top. That's just what I like to do. It works for me. All right, so I'm going to use the brush that came with it just to see how it works. And I'm going to use this shade right here. This one here, okay? So I'm gonna apply this to my under eye area. I think I'm going to use my finger to blend it. Doesn't take much of this. So I see that my finger works better with this product. Okay, just slightly on top of that, I'm going to use this salmon color corrector, which is good for dark circles, blue undertone problems. I'm just going to apply this just right on top of the other concealer. And especially up here in the corner right here. That's where I have a lot of dark circles or dark pigmentation. And I could have used my beauty blender, but I decided to just use my finger so I could really take a look at the product. I don't know, something about me, I like to do that the first time I use a new product so I can really see how the product looks, because the beauty blender can just blend everything so well, and sometimes I'm not able to see really how good a product is unless I just apply it and just let it sit there and take a look at it. So far, so good. So I do like my under eyes. My under eyes do look brighter. Okay. I like that. Now I'm just straightening out the eyeshadows on the corner with the product using my finger. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, now that my concealer is on, I do have a translucent powder. And yeah, so I'm going to highlight my face. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 10 Light. It works for me, so I love the way it looks, so I'm going to use it, okay? Been using it this week. Been into the, not the major highlighting, but you know, just a little bit of highlighting. Just where I like it. Just like that. Then I'm going to use my beauty blender or my sponge. It's not a beauty blender, but I call it a beauty blender because it blends just as good as a beauty blender. Like I said, you can get this sponge at Walmart for like $5. And I love it. As you can tell, I've been using the crap out of it. It's like, needs to be cleaned. Powder all over my face. I haven't used a translucent powder, to be honest with you. I bought one and just used it underneath my eyes, and it actually had color to it, and it actually made my under eyes look ashy. But this is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Finishing Powder. Okay, I'm going to try this all over my face for the first time without setting it with a powder foundation powder or whatnot. I'm going to use this translucent. It's supposed to have no color, so hopefully this is really what it says it is. So let's see what it will look like. I'm going to use this brush right here, just an Ovani brush that I got online. And I'm just going to, I don't know how this is going to turn out. We'll see. I rarely use a translucent powder. I don't know why, but I really don't use it because I'm afraid that, I don't know, I just never really use it. But I know a lot of people who do, and they love it. So I'll give it a try. Especially around my T-zone area, it would be really, really good to use that right there. And I did, okay? And now I'm going to apply just right underneath my eyes to set that concealer. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. Alright, that was the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Finishing Powders, new. And we'll see how I like it throughout the day. Now, I didn't bring a blush. I didn't bring a blush. Okay, we're going to make an eyeshadow or either, you know what? I'm going to take a shade from my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and I'm just going to just use a color and use it for blush, okay? But first of all, I'm going to bronze up my skin as usual. I'm going to apply this shade called Shadow Play. I'm going to use that. So now I'm going to use, let's see, I'm trying to find it. Going to bronze up my nose first, and I'm going to use the shade right here, Levitation, just to highlight the bridge of my nose. This is something not new. I do this in every single video. So then I'm going to use the shade Subconscious. Shadow Play, and I'm going to use it for blush. Yes, I am. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on some highlight on my top of my cheeks. And yes, this is supposed to be smoky on my lower lash line. I like it, okay? That's all that matters, okay? If I like it, okay? I know some people don't like that, but I like it. So I'm going to use this Hard Candy Fierce Effects 867 Slow and Steady powder. It looks like this. It can be used for an highlight. And that's exactly what I'm going to use it for, is for an highlight. I'm going to grab, let's see, I'll just grab this brush here. And I'm just going to grab, oh, I said I was going to grab a little bit, but I got too much. And it's going to pop some of that, like right here. Use the Palladio, I don't know what you call these lipsticks, but it's in the shade Amethyst. It's like this beautiful deep rose, pink rose type of color. And apply it to my lips. Now, after applying that shade, the Palladio shade, I'm going to use the Ruby Kisses Lip Lacquer in the shade Naked Nude. Okay? Looks like this. Just going to apply this right on top of that. Okay. That tastes so good. It smells really sweet and it just, I love it. Okay. That is the look. I hope you all enjoyed this look as much as I do. I really like this look. I haven't used the eyeshadow palette in a while and I missed it. So figured I would bring it out, show it to you all, just let you see how beautiful this palette is. Yes, I'm still blending a little bit, but not much. So yeah, this is the look, you guys. This is it. This is the Hard Candy new products. I really do. Hold on for just a minute. Let me just kind of Brush through my hair real quick. Alright, so this is the look. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look or this tutorial. I want to say this. Let me spray my face. I don't have... Let me go get the spray. Hold on for a minute. Okay, this is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous. I use the products. You know I love my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray Makeup Extender. But I will spray this and see how this feels on the face. I don't know how. Okay. I do not like the way this smells. It smells like pure cucumber. I do like cucumbers, so if you like the smell of cucumbers, that's fine, but it smells just like cucumbers, okay? That's not a bad thing, but I'm just saying, I like my sprays to have some sort of fragrance. Well, not fragrance. I'm not going to say fragrance as in fragrance, but I don't too much care for this smelling like cucumbers. Okay, it does. It smells like cucumbers. All right, but we'll see how I like it. Okay, but anyways, as far as the Hard Candy products that I use, I am very impressed with this foundation. I have never been able to walk in the store and actually find a good match for my skin using Hard Candy Cosmetics, okay? I can't speak for online because online, of course, there may be more foundation shades, okay? I haven't been online, but just going into stores, I've never been able to buy a Hard Candy foundation and be able to actually keep the foundation and use the foundation. But this one is in the shade 937 Tan, and this is what it looks like. I can wear this foundation. Yes, it matches. It's just a tad bit, just a little bit darker than my skin tone, as you can tell from my chest here. And my neck and my face is two-toned, but it's not that bad. I mean, just slightly, like a slight difference. So I have to say, good for Hard Candy for you know, putting more shades on the shelves in stores, okay? This is awesome. I do like it. It dries to a powder finish, just like it says. It is an invisible camouflage foundation. And on the back, it does say a full coverage without looking caked on. And it's like a liquid powder foundation. So it really is, you don't really need powder. Although I did set my face with the translucent finishing powder, which is this right here. I have to say that it didn't add any like ashiness so far. I don't see any ashiness on my face. That's one thing about translucent powders. I'm always I don't know. I've always been the type of person, I never buy translucent powders because I'm thinking it's going to make my face look ashy. But so far, this one has not done that. I set my under eyes, I set my entire face with it. So far, so good with this product. I just have to wait and see. You know, it takes about a week, maybe a week and a half before you really can tell if you really like something. The next product that I use from Hard Candy would be the corrective, what is it? The Sheer Envy Conceal and Correct palette. I do like this palette because you have so many options. You have the corrective shades, which I love to use corrective concealers because I do have discoloration underneath my eyes and even on certain parts of my face. So that will come in handy. And I do have some redness always around my nose from my sinus problems. And then you have 3 different concealer shades. Today I use this shade. And it depends on what's going on with your skin, whether your skin tone is a little lighter or a little deeper. Like in the summertime, I'm sure there's one of these shades that will match your foundation. So you get 3 concealer shades. That's convenient. So I'm liking the corrective and conceal palette. I mean, I think it's going to be one of my favorites out of the products. The Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to like this product simply because it smells like cucumber. But it smells like the skin part, not the inside of the cucumber, like when you chop it up to get ready. Now, some people eat the skin of the cucumber, but that's just what it smells like to me. It smells like the cucumber peelings, okay? Peelings or the cucumber skin. Some people say cucumber skin. Some people say cucumber peelings, okay? So that's what it smells like, and I don't think I'm going to like that, to be honest. Just the smell alone, I don't think I'm going to like it. And then of course, I love this palette. I haven't brought this palette out in a while. This is a Victoria's Secret makeup mineral eyeshadow palette. It's called Jungle Heat. I love this palette. I use every one of these shades except for the green shade. I'll open it up again for you all. This is a beautiful palette. I've had it for a while, okay? This is not a new palette, but it's a lovely palette and I love it, okay? And then one more thing about the gel liner. I love this gel liner from L'Oreal Infallible. It's a core liner. It's a 24-hour liner, gel liner. It's in the shade Black is Black. I love it. It's just a matte gel liner. I've been using it since I got it just 2 days ago, I believe, or 3 days ago. Love it. I just love the way it stays on my lash line and my waterline. I could use this on my waterline and I like that. So yeah, those are some good products. And not to forget about this, I call it a beauty blender, but it's not. It's a beauty sponge. I love this. You can get this at Walmart. I love that it has 2 tones. A lot of times I use one side for foundation, one side for concealer, and I love this. It just blends foundation like no other. It's really one of my favorite beauty sponges of today. Well, really, for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, this has been my favorite beauty sponge to use to blend my foundations. So yeah. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. And I know that I said that I would, you know, yesterday that would be my last video for the week, but I did haul these items, these Hard Candy products on my other channel. So I want to keep the videos even on both channels. So I decided to come in and do a makeup tutorial or makeup look using the new Horkendi products that I hauled on my other channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like it, comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you go, and I will have 2 more videos for next week. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let you go. So you are beautiful and stay beautiful. Mwah. All right, bye-bye. Bye.